Ash, not one chair?
I don't do chairs.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stand, stare at you?
Guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right.
Yeah.
So obviously what Shep said was beyond the pale, but you've already been memed to death on social media, so it's not like it's going anywhere.
You know what, Ash, the more and more
soon.
I think about Shep right now, the angrier I'm getting, so I'd rather not talk about this.
Okay, be that as it may, you will have to talk about it, and
Mila?
you can't
You spoke about Mila on
lose your
TV?
cool on national television.
I don't care about TV. That is not cool.
I'm sorry. Do you think that this is a prestige TV show? They're going to ask you about it. You're going to talk about it, and you're going to get your emotions in check. Do you understand?
That was not acceptable.
Sure. Tell that to him when you see him in person.
Oh, I will.
But when you talk about it on TV, because believe me, you will have to talk about it on TV, you need to keep an even keel. You can say that the comment was unacceptable. You can even call him trash if you want.
But
I
isn't
don't
that
care.
basically losing my cool again?
Not if it's true. Okay? The main thing is you need to keep your cool so that it doesn't look like you're about to attack Kendrick Perkins for bringing it up on television. That's going to make you look weak.
Okay. I can get with that.
You could play the disappointed parent card, right? Oh, I expected more from my fellow man. The NBA is a brotherhood. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever.
High road or low road, right?
No, they're both the high road. Both the high road, just different flavors. But the key is you got to be authentic, all right? You need to be you. You just need to be the calmest, most mature version of yourself possible.
Yeah, that's kind of like when I was in college. It kind of reminds me of that time when...
No, I don't have time to go on a trip down memory lane. Do you have anything else to say about Top Takes Daily?
No. I have no more questions.
Excellent. I'll see you at the studio. I'm going to meet you there. I need to lay some ground rules with the showrunner. And I also want to be there in case anything crops up last minute. Does that sound good?
Sounds like a plan. Again, thank you for your advice. Thank you for... Get some chairs in here next time.
Engage your core. Sit on the yoga ball. Wouldn't hurt.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
And,
and here he is.
MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, executive producer for Top Takes Daily. So nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
As I was telling Jocelyn earlier, we are open to any discussion involving one Shep Owens, but we do expect those questions to be respectful. And if you wish to move on quickly from any given question, we expect that desire to be honored.
And as I was just explaining to Ms. St. Germain, this is a reputable program on $1 billion network. We take procedures and standards very seriously and will, of course, treat MP
No
with
snacks in the dressing room.
Oh, my gosh. I will take care of it.
Second day this week.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's done.
Chips,
$1 billion
cookies,
network.
crackers, popcorn.
Got
I'm
it.
not
Got
asking
it.
for
Thank
much.
you so much. 60 seconds.
Thank you.
Very reputable.
That's staying right there.
Will, of course, treat MP with the utmost respect and professionalism at all times.
Will you guys have snacks?
Oh, yeah, we got snacks.
Hey, and I'm good. Let's do it.
Jocelyn, I mean it. Okay? This is not the day for Kendrick to try to go viral over anything. Are we clear?
Ash, loosen up a little bit. I can handle Perkins. That's no problem.
See? MP's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Oh, of that I'm sure. But I can take care of myself. Okay, let's not forget that.
Okay. You ready to head a set now?
Yeah.
Let's head over. Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
Hey, how's it going? Sam Woods. Big fan. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man.
Of course, you know JJ
My guy. Good to see you.
and Kendrick.
Hey, what's going on, superstar?
Awkward. All right, you're going to sit right here adjacent to me. Thanks.
All right. Places, everyone.
All right, everybody. We're going live. Thanks for coming on the show. Here we go.
Anytime.
Just follow my video. 4, 3. And welcome back to Top Takes Daily. And for our next segment, we are joined live in studio by the guy everybody is talking about, our very special guest, MP. Welcome to the program.
My man, thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Now, I know this might be a sensitive subject, but I just want to get right into it. We all saw what happened on draft night.
Yeah.
But we haven't heard your side of the story. So I'm wondering, how does it feel to be on the receiving end of a mixed reaction like that on what should be the most enjoyable night of your life?
that just comes with the territory, you know? Like, we make a lot of money, and it's all because of those passionate fans out there. Night in and night out, coming into the games and showing their support. It's because of them. You know what I'm saying? And yes, the fans are free to express their feelings however way they want, but it don't matter to me.
I mean, are we serious right now? Listen, MP, with all due respect, do you expect us to believe that? If my own so-called fans were booing me, that wouldn't sit right with me at all.
Yo, Kendrick, my man, it doesn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know in the long run, people will come around and, see what I'm all about. And that's just giving everything that I got to this game. Not only to the team, but to this city, man. It's my job. Proving my worth to these fans is my job. So I know right now they may be booing, but soon enough they're going to be cheering for me.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
I mean, look, Shep would be a great track and field player. All you got to do is run fast, jump high, and you get a medal. You feel me what I'm saying? Okay. But if you want to be the best hoop in the world, you got to shoot, you got to defend, you got to think at a high level, and Shep does not do that.
Oh, shots fired.
It's the truth.
Perk, I've been in MP's corner the whole time.
Somewhat.
You don't think come on now.
Come on, man.
You don't think Shep can learn those things?
JJ, man, honestly, I really don't. I really don't, man. I've been working on my craft for years, for decades at that. And my results speak for themselves in both wins and losses. What has Shep done so far? Other than filming his little reality TV show and going around shopping for chains, he ain't done nothing.
It's a good show.
Shit, come on, man.
It's more entertaining than his game.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But, me, I'm a student of the game. I've watched plenty of tape on this guy, and he just doesn't think on a high level, and he doesn't make game-winning plays. Simply put, not like I do at least. You can dunk from the free throw line, you can win the dunk trophy, whatever, but those guys winning that dunk trophy aren't the same guys winning a Larry O'Brien at the end of the season. And that's just facts.
MP, we keep it real on here. I got to ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude took shots at you. He took shots at your family. He even took shots at your girl. What do you say to something like that?
Yo, honestly, that's just who he is. He's a trash human being who has no class.
Wow.
That's all I'm going to say.
We got real beef. Let's make some hamburgers. Tell him how you really feel, young blood.
Am I wrong? Doing what he did, he should be embarrassed, but he's not because he has no self-awareness to know when he's gone too far. That was too far.
Yeah.
Fam, you could debate who won the war of words, but you're not going to debate this big fat L that I'm about to give him for the whole world to see. And I'm going to make sure next time I see him, he going to know. He going to know what's up.
MP.
What?
You may not be an explosive leaper, but those some explosive words. I respect the confidence, if nothing else.
Sure, whatever.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining us.
Wait, so that's it?
It's been a real pleasure. Yeah, and then we got to wrap things up, but you have been a tremendous sport, and we really appreciate you answering the tough questions. We wish you all the best, you and your family and your girl. Coming up next, we talk early season contenders and pretenders, but first, this commercial break.
So tell me, what's the first 2K you ever played?
I think it was 2K12 maybe. 2K12 or 13, my first one.
Do you remember who was on the cover?
I think it was like D Rose, LeBron, and Wade.
For those playing as you in 2K, what would you recommend as the go-to move to get the W?
If you want to get the W, I would say my position on 2K is like a shooting guard. So you need to move me to point guard and then fill in the rest from there. But make sure you move me to point guard if you're using me.
What's the first thing that you do when you do go back home to Australia?
First thing I do is usually see my family, friends. I usually go to, last year I went to an NBL game, which is the league that I played in back home. That was one of the first things I wanted to do. But yeah, I'd say seeing all my people, from back home that I haven't got to see in a while.
There's a diamond glitch
Still very early in the season here, but Teams Greg beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. The rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can.
Come around. Watch him. Get him. Get him. Hey, hey. Who got ball?
Checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Then he's got his first chance at the line here.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
Booker outside. KD against George. Back to Booker. Lays it up off the glass. Booker's got 5. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. And they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And the dunk by Booker.
You create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
George passes to Walker. Shoots over Warren. And it's Walker again missing. Suns leading by 4. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alder. David.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. I don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. George against KD. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate it.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
It's tipped, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Booker outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Warren dishes the ball over Westbrook.
And for Westbrook, it's all about staying engaged on defense, using that athleticism and length to pester shooters.
Paul against Westbrook. Paul kicks to KD. Ayton in the high post. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Ayton throws it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
There's Walker with the three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. 4-point game. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
And Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
And here's Walker outside. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot. On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. But, Greg, you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round. But clearly his team believed in him. And the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to ignore.
Phoenix calls timeout. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
And Phoenix making a change here. Baisley's checked in for T.J. Ward. Torrey Craig comes in for Kevin Durant. Terrence Ross is checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Payne in for Paul. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Payne passes to Ross. It's tipped. Stolen by Walker. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. Highland's shot is good. Highland's got his second best. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers. Out to the wing. Craig down low. Powell's there. Craig finds Ayton. To the middle. It's stolen by Morris. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Ross. Shot's good by Walker. It seems everyone wants a piece of MP. It was announced Mobile One will run a campaign centered all around him.
And hard to ignore the star power that MP has started to build from his time in college until now. He's becoming a household name. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
To end the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
And so he hits both.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Shot's good by Walker.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Suns trail by 7. Ross on the wing. Unable to get that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Yep, it counts.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Payne passes to Craig. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Ross. Suns trail by 8. Craig passes to Baisley. He can't get that one. Walker with some nice D. And Los Angeles guys shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. For the three. And another three for the Clippers. Without how MP has been playing lately, it's a little surprising, Greg, that more fans haven't gotten behind him.
Yeah, I mean, he's giving them what they want, unless what they wanted was Shep on. Then it'll take a lot of great nights for MP to satisfy those fans.
Passes to Baisley. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 11. Outside, Walker. Here's Zubac. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Zubac. And the Clippers making a switch here. Mann's checked in. Okogie's checked in for Phoenix. And both free throws good for Zubac.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they haven't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Payne passes to Ross. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Highland's shot is good. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last. With a whole new lineup now. Setting the floor for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with T.J. Warren, and it's Durant in at the small forward position. Westbrook dishes to Walker. Leonard kicks to Walker. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Warren. And that one goes long.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, the defense was waiting on him that time.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. 5 to shoot. Booker, no good. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. The big question surrounding Russell Westbrook's career numbers. Is his triple-double record unbreakable? Richard, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it may be. I didn't think anybody would get close to Oscar Robertson mark, and I played with Jason Kidd. Russ has completely crushed that, and he's still going.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Pass to Paul for 3. And the Suns miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The shot's good from Westbrook. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Outside Durant. The pass to Booker. The trade. That shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Batum against Ayton. Over Batum. And it's Ayton missing.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make them all.
George against Paul. The kick out to Walker. Back to George. Batum trying to break loose. A nice shot by George. George has got his third basket of the night.
A guy with George's focus can shrug off the contact. He won't let the defender disrupt his rhythm.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
The Suns making a change here. Haynes checked in. Booker outside. Pass to KD. And the Suns miss again. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
KD passes to Booker. Back to KD. Booker outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton inside. Defended by Batum. And Ayton throws it down.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
From deep, Walker buries the long-range jumper. Walker's got 7 points for the quarter.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And here's Walker outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's KD for three. No basket, miss number 5 out of his 8 shots.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly as he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Booker looking around. Here's Payne. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here are the Clippers. They're on a 20-6 run. Walker finds Westbrook. Shoots over Payne, and Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Kept alive. Here's Ayton. Breaks it off the glass.
2 minutes.
Ayton's got 12 points in the game.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Ayton. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. The Suns shooting 43% from the field. Ball stolen. And even 3-on-3 break. The kick out to Walker. Passes it to Highland. Leonard against Craig. Leonard dishes to Powell. Shot clock at 6. Going inside, and the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
1:03 left in the second quarter. Payne passes to Craig. Ross in the corner. Phoenix, no good that time either.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Powell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Payne kicks to Ross. Pass to Baisley. And here is Craig. And the pass to Baisley. From deep. Craig can't get it to go. Here's Powell. Banked in off the glass. Powell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's Los Angeles with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Give a round of applause for
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Batum's out there with Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Outside Leonard. Back to Westbrook. He tries for 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Substitution on the court.
With the completely new group on the floor. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Zubats trying to break loose. They get it back, and a good offensive board against the bucket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Pass to Ross. Now Payne. He has 6. To the inside. Craig hits it from about 6 feet away. Here's Highland. Outside, Walker. Launches a 3. Here's Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Baisley. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Powell. Doesn't go that time. Phoenix has gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Here's a Kobe. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal
Let's quickly
foul.
check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
At the line for
And he knocks down the first one.
Josh Okogie. At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Sun shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Payne passes to Baisley. Nice touch on the bank shot.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Los Angeles has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Zubats. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 5th assist in this one.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Back to Payne. There's 1:34 left in the third. For 3, Ross. Highland with the rebound.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Shot's good by Walker.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him, and look, let's just say he knows it.
Ross against Walker. Fires the 3. Ross, that's good. Ross has got his first 3 points of the game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
They get it back. And the dunk by Zubats.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. And here is Ross. Okogie for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubats has got 8 rebounds in this game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Highland's shot is good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Payne looking around. Three seconds left. No good. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Lee out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Terrence Ross, and it's Landale in at the 5 spot. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That is his first foul of the game. By the looks of it, the Hall of Fame class of 2023, Richard, should be loaded. A lot of big names could be headed to Springfield, Massachusetts.
Substitution on the court.
Robert Covington comes in for It's Zubats. And Walker subbed in for Terrence Mann.
One shot.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Booker outside. Payne up top from the line. Here's Ayton. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Second
It's just
personal
such
foul.
strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
Phoenix making some changes. Landale's checked in. And it's Damian Lee in for Devin Booker.
One shot.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Walker dishes to Morris. Back to Walker. Three-pointer. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Clippers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Walker.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker. Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Kicks to Gordon. Clippers moving the ball around. From the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Payne with it. Passes it to Lee. Now here's Payne. Pass to Ayton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You got to give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
Highland passes to Walker. So the Clippers winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Hey, congrats on the win. Now, it looked like you were in attack mode from the outset tonight. What made you so aggressive out there?
Yeah, I definitely came out looking to put in work. You know, I know there's been some talk or whatever about my shooting, but I think I silenced some folks tonight. You know, I'm a ball and scorer, man. I never had trouble putting the ball in the hoop.
So, do you see yourself as the go-to player on this team?
Shoot, that's not really for me to say. You know, that kind of thing is obvious from what you see on the court. You watched the game tonight, John. What do you think?
Well, I think you look like a go-to player. Congrats.